Time to do our morning show.
Uncle, how this will go.
Come and watch two guys grow old. These are the days.
If we get a YouTube feed,
We'll just stream on D-Live then. Mr. We
We
could use a man like Donald Trump again. I live in a redneck state.
everybody here's irate.
Man, this intro sure sounds great.
These are the days.
Yay, Monday morning Boomer Bunker, November 22nd. Waiting for the meteor. I am Boomer Bob, and I'll edit this one later, John Jamingo.
You're going to edit this one later. I don't understand what that means.
Oh,
I'll edit this one later. I got it.
Yeah, I'll edit this one later because I kind of want to put a little more into it, if that's okay with you.
Hey, that's no problem. If you want to do that, that is fine. I'm down. I'm down with the sickness, as the kids say.
Well, I know that you do podcast editing, as a business. So I'm not going to ask you to comb through this probably 3-hour show that we're about to do and clean it up.
3 hours. 3 hours. I don't think 3 hours worth of material.
So yeah, I do not mind doing it if it's okay with you. Now, if you want to do the notes or whatever, because you type those out better than me, I'm just like, figure it out, listen to the show, figure out what's in it. I don't care.
I'm the worst at show notes.
You do better at them than I do. You actually put what's in the show. I just put like John and Bob talk.
Although I like some of your titles, John's the Talent, or some of the shit like that. So it's been we've had a busy time since our last.
Well, let me ask you this.
Sure.
The thumbs down button is getting changed on YouTube, right?
I did not know that.
They're going to take away the number count of how many thumbs down you get.
Right.
Now the creator will be able to see the number, but the viewer will not.
Okay.
So my thoughts are every top comment is going to be, hey, this is the new thumbs down button. And then everybody just votes it up to the top.
Ah, that's a great idea. See, here's the thing. I'm upset with social media. I'm really upset with Twitter. I got banned on Twitter. Geez, got to be a year ago now, for calling Rob Reiner a meathead. And so
he was called on a regular basis on a TV show he was on in the 70s, the one we got our theme song idea from.
Exactly. And the other thing is that I guess I got some other Twitter timeouts. So this was the one that broke me. I had 2 strikes. I guess this was the third. So I could not be on Twitter anymore. Well, I did something and finagled around and got another phone number and got another Twitter 2-3 accounts or whatever.
You didn't use your Google number? That's what I did.
Well, here we go.
Phone number, they can eat it.
Right. So, and I'm going to make an announcement right here.
Uh-oh. You're trans.
I am. I'm going trans and transitioning into a woman. I already have the tits. So now we are going to start up Rubberneckers again, the podcast that actually brought Bob and I. Well, it didn't really bring Bob and I together. We were podcasting before this. It's what broke Bob. we went on a break.
What broke us up, and then it led us down this path we're currently on.
We're on now.
Yeah, it's an awful show. Nobody who watches this is going to want to watch that.
No, it's not. It's going to be a train wreck.
Well, that's just it. Here we get out the things we can't get out on in other outlets like that particular show. We can talk about, politics and COVID and whatever's going on in our little minds. Yes, sometimes it may seem like an echo chamber of me and John going, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right.
Right.
And we try to find things we can disagree on, but we both have common sense, so it's difficult. And the other show is more of a whack pack male version of The View who hate each other, kind of, sort of, like to throw rocks at each other
Right.
Yeah, this is what the two of the other guys that are on that show
Right.
or will be on that show. The reboot.
They're playing
Really?
games and talking.
I'm good. Fuck that.
Yeah,
So
they're
there's-
playing a video game. That's
So the top guy is
I could have got a photo with what's his face? Spike? Is it Spike from Buffy?
Can I take Devin's line here?
James Marsden
ahead.
or something.
I
like
don't
that.
even know who that is.
This is compelling content, Dave.
Yeah, right. So if I had got a photo with him, and
all right. So anyhow, this has been a long story for me to tell you why I hate social media. So I spent the weekend because I rage quit Rubberneckers and tore everything down like a child. I spent the weekend getting everything back up, which meant I spent the weekend getting Twitter back up.
It takes longer to build it than it does to tear it down, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It's only one button, delete.
Especially when you act like a tornado when you're mad.
Yes, I am.
Rip it all down in one big
rip,
giant blow.
rip it all down, my friend.
John the Cyclone.
It is. So I made the Rubberneckers Twitter account. The problem is that I used my old phone number that I used for.
Is it gone?
They suspended.
We haven't even posted anything yet.
We got one posted, and I think I said
Of Rob Reiner?
because of Rob Reiner.
Come on, man.
The Rubberneckers Twitter account was suspended. Now, I appealed the suspension. I said, hey, this is a podcast account. It's not me. It's a business account, so I don't know what happens, but somebody might have to make another Rubberneckers.
Well, the bad thing is Rubberneckers was taken because of our old show, which you tore down. So you had to do what? Rubberneckers like 69?
I think I had to do
So the natural next option would be 69 420. I mean, what else can you do? It's like, come on.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh,
I can do it. That's my gaslighting account that I used. I don't even know what phone number I did, but if I go to at Rubberneckers,
I've noticed a lot of YouTube live streams that are, oh my God. All that crap that I went through the other day trying to give it a follow and because it wouldn't load, it just said there's an error.
Yeah, now we know why.
Yeah, because
the account doesn't exist.
It knows the creator is in Jersey.
Right. So yeah. I'm banned on what did I just do? Okay. I'm banned on Twitter because I called Rob Reiner a meathead.
So
but anyway, we're bringing Rubberneckers back.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed on YouTube here lately is any news stream that involves a liberal event, be it Joe Biden's speech, a White House press speech, back when the elections, a couple of weeks ago, any of the election parties, after parties, whatever you call it, all of those, all of them have the comments turned off, and that's bullshit. That's how you can tell. That's kind of my gauge these days for fake news.
Okay. So this is one of the topics I really wanted to bring up today is misinformation. The mainstream media is crying misinformation. We have to stop misinformation. We have to misinformation. And as far as I'm concerned, the mainstream corporate media, which I mean is CNN, MSNBC, I'll throw Fox News in there, Newsmax, all of them, ABC, NBC, CBS, the New York Times, the Washington Post, even I would say even your local news, they lie to you. They 100% lie to you, and they do it in the titles. They do it subliminally, how they start a story or the facts that they present them in a biased way. And I guess we're going to talk about the Rittenhouse case. And another horrific thing that happened this weekend in Walla Walla, Washington. No, Wascatuna, Michigan. What's the name of the town?
Think black girl name.
Think
Like
Washika.
Hey, yo, Kenosha.
Kenosha.
Go over to Waukesha house and get my car keys.
Go to
Tell that
Waukesha.
bitch quit drinking my chocolate milk.
Right. We found out that every town in Wisconsin sounds like a black person's name. Bob
Used
said
to be
that.
pharmaceuticals. Now it's
Yeah, Bob said that this morning, and I almost spit coffee all over the monitor because it's absolutely.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to point out things that I think are funny.
Kenesha, go over to Waukesha and get my car keys. Is one of the funniest things you've ever said. So,
Fuck you. I've said funnier things than that.
Bob, I'm just saying that's extremely funny, and I would no. That might be the funniest thing you've ever said, in my humble opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. So, getting back to why the media sucks, the reason that we're talking about Wakanda is, what's the name of the town? Damn it! We got to put that in the Waukesha. The reason that we're talking about Waukesha is because a person went down the street at a high rate of speed in a Christmas parade and mowed down people and was shooting out the window. And this is all apparently over the Kyle Rittenhouse not guilty verdict. And the reason that that's going on is because they think that people shot, they think he went to Wisconsin with an AR-15 to shoot black people or protesters at a Black Lives Matter rally. And that's not what happened. And even after this guy was, after he was found not guilty on every account, the press is still saying that he crossed state lines with an AR-15 to go shoot protesters at a Black Lives Matter protest because white supremacy and racism. And that's not what happened at all. And why are they not being sued? Why are they not? I mean, how can we? They don't want misinformation, so they can spread their misinformation. And it's not even with this.
Well, let me give you an example of that.
You go, Bob.
You have to give me a second.
Is that fish? Sorry. Is that
Fish?
Look like fish. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's just hold the fish.
I wasn't trying to do all that.
Right.
Trying to make sure that the audio is turned on here.
Go ahead.
August 24th, Rittenhouse went up to the Kenosha area for his job as a lifeguard.
Rittenhouse crossed state lines into a community that was not his.
My grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, and cousins all live in the city of Kenosha.
You know, you've got this young white kid defending the community that he's not even from.
What's your father's name?
Michael Rittenhouse. He lived in Kenosha.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. Kyle Rittenhouse was just 17 years old when he drove across state lines to Kenosha, Wisconsin.
The teenager drove from his home in Illinois,
approximately 1 mile to Wisconsin,
across state lines, driving across state borders. He's driving across state lines.
Across the state line, across state lines,
across state lines, across state lines.
If you look at the Rittenhouse case, he crossed state lines.
Drives up to events.
Across state lines.
Came across state lines.
Kyle Rittenhouse, who traveled across state lines.
From out of state, out of his own state.
Came across state borders. Whenever you have a situation where a 17-year-old is crossing state lines,
white teenager.
He crosses a state line, drives 30 minutes into Kenosha.
Remember, he came across the line.
He crossed state lines.
Cross state lines.
Across state lines. He crossed state lines.
Kyle Rittenhouse, who crossed state lines, came across
state lines.
Cross state lines.
He went across state lines. Cross state lines.
Cross state lines and
You get the point?
I get the fucking point. Yeah, but that's not even they said he took a gun across state lines. He did not. The gun was already there. They said that he purposely went to the concert. He went to the protest. That they're still calling it a protest. It was a fucking riot.
Check out some of the comments.
The night before they burnt the fucking city to the ground, they set used car lots on fire and all kinds of other stuff. Who's that hot piece with him there? Who's that? Hello.
Would you calm your titties?
Anyhow, hold on. All right, they're calm. So they just keep lying about this. They keep lying about this. And I think that is one of the reasons why we got Waukesha, the thing that happened in Waukesha, because people were pissed that a white supremacist went to a Black Lives rally and shot 3 people and killed 2 of them. And one can't wipe his ass with his right hand. And that's not what happened at all.
When I caught this Supercut video, I thought the same thing, and I hate to admit that I thought the same thing as Don Jr., but if only the left was as concerned about our southern border as they seem to be about interstate borders within our own country, we'd be able to solve a major humanitarian crisis in minutes.
That's the other thing. He crossed state borders. It's Wisconsin. He's going from Illinois to Wisconsin, which is a road. It's not even like here. If I have to go to Pennsylvania, I got to cross the Delaware River. I got to cross a bridge. I got to pay a toll. And why is it that he can't go in this country? We can go across state lines whenever we want to. The reason that they're saying this is they want to bring where you can't take a firearm across state lines. That's what they want to do. An imaginary line in the sand. And I guess you're going to say to me, because, well, what about the imaginary line in the sand down there at the southern border? It's a little different. We, the people in the United States, are allowed to move within state to states without showing our papers.
I think you're crossing the line.
And again, it's just the lying, filthy lying mainstream media that is causing these problems. They're lying sacks of shit. What I say.
Yeah, I mean the headline.
It's going to be
killed, 40 injured. That's the updated, numbers from yesterday's drive-through, where a guy in a red SUV drove through this. Now, there are more updates to it. Just a second, I'm trying to click on them.
Oh, this is where
here it is. This was late last night. Alleged Waukesha suspect was recently released on bond. Rapped about F Donald Trump and F pigs, lived in Milwaukee, launched attack in conservative Waukesha.
All right. So, and here's the other thing that pisses me off. I knew that the person that committed this crime was black.
The minute that it happened.
As soon as I went to look at the story and it didn't tell you who did it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him just mowing people down.
Yeah, these were like high school kids, man.
It's a parade, and he broke through a police barrier and just went right through the parade. And
the cops fired bullets at him when he drove over the barriers. I don't know why there wasn't like a motorcycle cop, something like that could go after him.
Oh, what's a motorcycle cop can't stop that? Motorcycle cop can't stop that. It's horrible.
He could sound like a siren, honk his horn, something.
To be honest with you, it looks like Grand Theft Auto right there.
Yeah,
it
looks like Dave's live stream right now.
It does look like Dave's live stream right now. But he's not running over anybody.
Look at these. These are the young girls, and I think the back line was the drum line, not the full drum line. I think it was just the guys with the bass drums, like attached to them.
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. I never took band. I wish I would have. Kids,
I was
you're in high school.
I was the lead guitarist in a band.
No, I'm telling you, don't worry about being called a band geek. Just take band. You'll get to learn a thing called music theory for free.
Okay.
It's an excellent tool when you get older if you're into music. So, yeah, it's sad. I hate it. I really do. What else we got? I got another tweet here if you want to.
Sure. I hate to do this. I'm in the middle of.
You okay? Well, I'll go back. I don't think we really talked much about the Rittenhouse case and I'm sure everybody's heard it till they're blue in the face, but they haven't heard the Boomer Bunker take on it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You want to go first?
No, you can go ahead, John. If you're prepared, I thought you were busy doing something.
No, I'm just saying. So my take on this case is they got it absolutely right. This kid did everything he was supposed to. The gun charge was dropped. All right, because he didn't carry. He wasn't carrying a gun illegally. He took something. If he would have carried a pistol, that would have been illegal for him. He carried a long gun.
Right.
And he was there and he used that. He was going to a riot, and they go, okay, well, why is he there? Okay, well, why are the rioters there? Well, because Black Lives Matter. Oh, really? So when are you going to stop making criminals heroes? Jacob Blake was
they
a
were out there
raping.
say their names, and they were talking about was it Anthony and Joseph or Andrew? I can't remember the guys' names because I don't.
It was the pedophile, the guy that beat his mother, his grandmother, and his mother.
Yeah.
And then another domestic abuser. And again, that's their past crimes, and I get that. But I don't even care about that. They'd all be alive today if they didn't attack them. Yeah. The first guy, Rosenberger.
Do I think those guys deserve to die because of their prior crimes? No. I don't necessarily believe in the death penalty unless you're, raping kids or certain politicians, maybe. But once they've went through a court of law, they
should. That Kyle Rittenhouse video, because it's that thing has been filmed more almost as much as the World Trade Center crashes. I mean, there's more cameras trained on that when that happened. The thing is, that should be a training video on how to defend yourself, because every time he retreated until he couldn't retreat no more. In other words, he did not use deadly force until he absolutely had to on all counts. And that's why he's a free man today. And that's what was on trial, not Kyle Rittenhouse crossing state lines with an illegal AR-15. It's the fact that this lying piece of shit media and the people that are paying for this, they do not want us to defend ourselves against crime. I'm talking about Antifa and Black Lives Matter protesters. They're supposed to be able to go out and do whatever they want, and we're supposed to say, okay, we're not allowed to defend our property. We're not allowed to defend our property. No. If he shot them defending his property, he'd be in jail right now.
Well, you'd end up like the two lawyers in was it St. Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's running for
he's running for Congress now.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what I'm talking about. That it's exactly what I'm talking about, that we are not allowed to protect ourselves, and this is what they want. And the fact that this verdict came down and it says that we are allowed to defend ourselves, they're pissed because they want to turn a mob against us, and we're supposed to sit there and take it like sheep, and we're not sheep.
Well, that's just it, John. I don't think that this verdict told me that I was allowed to protect myself. I was already allowed to do that. This just told everybody else who thought that I wasn't that I can.
Yes.
You get my point?
Yeah.
And this is part of the issue, is that I don't understand why this is a political issue. It's extremely polarized, this whole case, because this was not a racial thing whatsoever. This was, a guy got attacked by a mob. It just so happened that, 3 of them actually engaged with him. And he did what he had to do to not get major injuries from these guys. This is a 17-year-old kid. He's in decent condition as far as shape. He's not a fat ass, but he doesn't look like an MMA fighter,
right?
You know what I mean? So
but he wasn't the only one that was carrying there that night.
Oh, I know that.
A lot of other people that were there carrying too. And you know what? You know why they're not being talked about? Because nobody attacked them and nobody got shot.
Well, because what are the odds that the first guy that he shot had a gun, and that the other guys, one of the members of the mob over there ran up to him and took his gun from him before anybody else got to him.
Well, breaking news.
I turned my volume off and all the way down, but I get calls for my, I need a warranty on my car apparently. So yeah, what are the odds that the first guy that he shot had a gun on him, but the mob, after he got shot and Kyle ran, they took his gun from him and his wallet, whatever else. I don't know. We don't know that.
Yeah. If he wouldn't have shot, why are you bringing a gun if you're not going to use it to defend your life? And what more do you need when a guy lunges for your gun and tries to grab your gun off of you? What else do you need? What else does he have to do? The other guy hit him twice in the head with a skateboard. All right.
Yeah.
And he got it. And the third guy was pulling a gun and advancing forward to him, Lefty, who cannot wipe his ass with his right hand anymore. He can't do that. I mean, so he can't. He shot everybody that attacked him. And there is also where one guy put his hands up and backed away, and he didn't get shot.
Well, this case to me highlights the dangers of big tech and our mainstream media. I mean, this is why you don't want 6 corporations owning all of your news outlets, and it's because idiots like this with the blue check mark get to just say whatever they want and not be corrected. This is
that really John? It is really Stuttering John.
Stuttering John Melendez. He says, tweet 1. He says, "Let's just face it. If Rittenhouse were black, he would have been convicted. That is the sad fact of this country."
That's not. Oh God, this guy.
Almost immediately after that, he said, just because the murderer known as Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty doesn't mean that he's not guilty as fuck. If you don't think I'm right, then let me remind you of a man named OJ. What?
I don't know what that means.
Those are vastly different cases.
Oh my God. This guy was.
Oh, stop it.
If he was blocking with, this is a Donald Trump.
Okay, he doesn't talk like that. Now stop.
He don't.
You're overdoing it.
I am not.
It gets caught on words and goes like he's deep throating something. Yeah. Well, maybe his boyfriend was tough on him last night. So yeah, I mean, you have that, and then let's see.
Howard Stern, because still using my.
Did you catch the reaction? There was a few of them that were pretty good. This one I thought was great.
Oh yeah, I have this. Damn you! Well, yes, go ahead, show this
I'm
one.
gonna turn the volume down a little bit.
No, leave it up.
We, the jury, find the defendant Kyle H. Rittenhouse not guilty.
I love how they did that. Obviously, that was like the Atlanta Braves game or something. But
the internet is fucking amazing, and Photoshop is amazing. I mean, the things that you can do with Photoshop's amazing. It's just.
I have a reaction from the other side.
You do?
It's a kind of a compilation.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I've got the volume on this one turned down because
Okay.
it's a ear fucker. So you got 4 idiots. Well, one of them is an actual monkey, and it says the White House. And then you've got 3 women, CNN, MSNBC, and all other liberal media.
It's amazing.
Sorry, that made me giggle, and
I got to show you something. There's nothing that will show you that the internet is amazing than this. What did I do with it? Oh, hang on.
There he is on Time Magazine. It's time to get
I'm a little slow on the uptake. I apologize. This is amazing, and this is like the internet, right? The things that you can do. This is why we can't believe anything we see anymore.
Oh, stop it.
It's Bob.
I made it perfectly clear that I would never use a 2000 model Dyson Animal.
I'm telling you, I don't have the original. The original is a woman sitting there smoking a cigarette, running a vacuum cleaner, and
I would also never have tattoos like that.
So
the other part, yeah, I would wear that
Bob put Bob's head on that, and somebody did it. And I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. That is amazing. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't want to bring. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the show down, but when you were talking about the internet, the clip that where they announced it, everybody's cheering. I think it's thank God for the Constitution. That's all I got to say. Thank God that the Second Amendment. Thank God that the jurors, because they were threatened, they were intimidated. People were trying to follow them and dox them, take photos of them, and they still went in and did the right thing. And there's not a lot of people that could do that. And I think that the jury should really, really be commended for what they did. It would have been very, very easy for them to convict him to save their own skin.
So
thoughts, Bob?
I have another tweet I can share. This is a totally different topic. Get off of this politics crap for a minute.
Okay.
I think I found this from Jody B.
Jody B.
Men's protectors are used inside of the suitcase or boxer to avoid spots from plume, semen, or urine. Several brands are making them. Apparently, they're comfortable and don't notice. This is men's, basically maxi pads.
They are, yeah. They're supposed to hold in case as a man gets older. I love
they're not diapers.
No, what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. As a man gets older, sometimes if he sneezes or something, you get a little leakage, or if you got to go to the bathroom real bad, you can't make it. This way you don't spot your pants. Where are these? I might have to buy some of these. I might need these. How sexy is that?
This guy said you shouldn't call it the manty liner.
Manty liner. I like the manty liner. The manty liner seems to work.
Yeah, so there's no way. No way. Sorry, not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening.
You're not wearing the manty liner?
No, I'm not a fan. I don't see a need for this, but maybe catch me in 10 years if I'm around still.
Well, I like the fact that it's white people can wear the white liner, black people can wear the black liner, and then the white liner they have where you're supposed to line it up to your wee.
I think it matters more. I don't know why the color matters. Again, why the?
Well, I would think. No, you're right. I have no idea why. I would imagine if you were wearing light pants, you'd want the white one. And if you just had jeans on, you could wear the dark one. I don't know. They used to have that thing where it would be like if you're doing a great job around here is like peeing your pants while wearing dark pants. You get a warm wet feeling, but nobody notices.
Hopefully, you're not wearing transparent underwear that shows through your outside clothing. Jesus.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
Well, if you get a wet spot, a wet spot's a wet spot. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So we got some more clown world shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
You heard last week there was a professor that got fired or they're taking disciplinary action, whatever, suspension. He was.
Hang on. I got breaking news. Let me find it here.
What is Uber Eats out front?
Breaking news. They are now streaming our stream while we're streaming their stream.
Gotta love it.
Right? See, this is what happens. They got to come over and stream our stream while we're streaming their stream. And when it's this way, we can figure out how long it takes for them to go over. Look, there they go. Look at them. Look at them dopes. There, yeah, this is how you do it. This is where hey, over there, Content Kings. Welcome to the talented show of the morning. How you guys doing over there? I'm afraid to bring up the volume because I think that would double in here, so I don't want to do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It probably would.
Yeah, I don't know, but yes, these are the two knuckleheads that we're going to be doing rubberneckers with. The one on the bottom with the homeless beard, that's Dave, and then the guy on top of that's my co-host from Gaslighting. It looks like he's starting his Rastafarian haircut. All right, that's the half Mexican Devin Necker. So that's those two guys.
That's great. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
not everyone, just
those two.
those
All right, let me stop sharing my screen. All right.
So back to my story. Thanks, because that gave me a little bit of time here to pull this up.
Let's
so
see.
this was last week. There and this is hard. The old Dominion, a public university located in Norfolk.
Hey, is that Colin? That looks like Colin. Hey, he's another rubbernecker.
No, it doesn't look like Colin. He doesn't have a big enough nose.
Okay. Well, we don't know. It's not turned sideways. It looks like a pretty good sized nose.
Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia, has placed an assistant professor on administrative leave following an intense community backlash after the publication of his research that appears to seek to normalize people being attracted to children. The institution released through an official statement Tuesday night that Dr. Alan Walker had been placed on leave effective immediately from his position as a professor at the university. I think he has a degree in social sciences and I forget what else.
Childcare.
So yeah, he did this video, and let's see if I can get it on. I don't know how long. I haven't watched. Yeah, see, it's been removed. Look at there.
Oh yeah, of course. You pedophile. Yeah, you pedophile. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to normalize because of this LBTQXII plus LMNOP XYZ community that now they're trying to normalize pedophilia. And they call it minor
attracted people. It's MAPS.
Yeah, minor attracted people.
Right. So that kind of leads us into this. This is new. Try to blow it up a little bit. Sorry. So, sex offender board votes to scrap sex offender for new, less negative terminology.
No, unless it's child diddler or
it's dumb. What they want to change it to is stupid.
What do they want to change it to?
Adults who commit sexual offenses. Right there.
No. You're a sex offender.
What's the difference? Right. There's just more words in it.
Sex assault. This is how they want to take in. This is the media. This is the LGBTQXWIZ alphabet soup. This is them trying to normalize pedophilia. And then what's next, Bob? Next thing you know, they'll be trying to normalize. It'll be bestiality next. I would rather have bestiality. Listen, guys, I know you want an invite. We're not doing that right now. Sorry. This is them trying to destroy the country from inside out.
Well, there's an actual. I mean, the part that bothers me is that there's an actual sex offender board who is an advocate for them, like they're on their side.
Yeah, we're real. You know what? We've really been hard on these kid diddlers. I think maybe.
Well, not all sex offenders are kid diddlers. I mean, Bill Cosby.
That's right.
Harvey Weinstein.
Rapists, yes. Rapists would be part of the sex offenders. And then what else? I guess that's it. Rapists and diddlers, right?
Well, there's all kinds. There's lawyers and
like the president.
Anybody from Brisbane, Australia.
Right. The president of the United States who went 2 knuckles deep on Tara Reid one day, and you don't see that on the mainstream media anymore.
Oh, did you catch the video the other day of Biden walking up behind a little boy, putting his hand over his mouth and bringing him in, and then leaning over and being like,
"Ugh, ugh."
Yeah, that was right outside of the White House. Just fucking creep.
Jesus Christ! Why is he still president?
How is he looks at them like I look at a hamburger meal from fucking Five Guys.
He had to go. I guess it was Friday. He had to get a colonoscopy. They went in there and they shoved a pipe up his ass, and they had to make Kamala president for like 30 minutes or whatever while he was under. And I was like, why was there? Why didn't they give him a cognitive exam? Because they know he can't. He's unable to run this country. So then who's running this country? Who's the president?
I forgot.
And if we can't figure out who the president is, why isn't Congress stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do as far as checks and balances? Why is this going on? And we're sitting here and we're letting it. and nobody wants to talk about politics. Oh, we don't talk about politics. Oh, politics is too divisive. Oh, I hope during Thanksgiving when we're eating our turkey, no one talks about politics. Oh, it'll ruin the meal, politics.
I hate to go back to the Rittenhouse thing, but this is why I like to me and you sit and organize the board a little bit better. But I have to share this.
This morning we just came in. We came in raw.
Well, for some reason, when I clicked on StreamYard, it took me to the old stream. And I thought, oh, okay, well, this is how it works. Because remember, you had added me as an admin rather than me being logged in to your main account. Right. So when I left it, and I went back, it just took me back into that old, stream. Gotcha. So anyway.
Hey, yeah, what's up, buddy?
They can come in. They have admin rights too. See, this was the problem.
No, it's just me.
I understand. But this is Devin Necker, everybody. Welcome, Devin.
No, I have a lot to give on this.
Wait a minute. First of all, somebody get an AR-15 because this half Mexican just broke into our house, and we need to defend ourselves.
He crossing state lines.
He crossed state lines, broke into our house. Where's my gun? God damn it.
So
what's up, guys?
I'm gonna Kyle Rittenhouse him.
You just shot him. You know what he did?
Well, you know what? They fucked around and they found out, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
He didn't hear that because his headphones fell off.
Yeah, do it again so he can hear with his headphones on.
So these guys are worried because he was found not guilty, and what's next.
Now what's
More
next?
Riots.
Nick Sandmann.
Oh, well, yeah.
Nick Sandmann took a nice chunk out of them.
Well,
all right.
They're still doing it. The lawyer, he just hired the lawyer that Nick Sandmann had, and he's sitting there and we're watching TV and he's just taking names.
So let's hear them backpedal.
All right, let's hear
these dicks backpedal and try to undo all the wrongs that they've said over the last, what has it been, a year and 2 months, 3 months?
This jury saw fit. We learned a lot of things in this trial that we should sort of go over, and I was just kind of reviewing some of the things that we learned in the trial that were not necessarily public knowledge before that. One, there has been a lot of talk, especially by politicians, about where Rittenhouse was the night of this shooting, and it turned out he was already in Kenosha, that he had family here, including his father, that the gun was here in Kenosha. He did not bring
all of these are basically corrections to other shit they've said over the last year and a half.
The gun that he had hold of, he actually could legally possess, according to the judge and according to the law here, because of the measurements of the gun. Had it been shorter and a short-barreled gun, then it would have been illegal. But because it wasn't, the judge said that needed to be thrown out. And indeed,
how large is this woman?
Minor in possession of a gun illegally.
What are you at?
There's no fat shaming on this show unless I do it. No, I'm just kidding. She's
seriously.
She's a hey, listen.
How much padding does she need to hide it?
But you get the point of this video. I mean, she just goes through everything. I think
it's completely defeating of the purpose of this. Like, it was self-defense.
I think at one point in here, she actually points out that the guys who got shot were not black; they were white.
Yeah. Well, no, none of this is fucking black violence.
How was it ever reported that they were black?
Just to make the black Twitter explode. That's all it was.
I agree with Devin. It's not just the black Twitter. It's the black Twitter and it's the white apologist Twitter. The white apologists because of black people.
Well,
it's just...
hang on, Devin. Hang on. Let Bob get his thing out here because he's going to... I can tell you right now, he's going to tear you the fuck out of here if you don't calm down.
Look at this. 1:20 p.m. on the 19th.
Oh, guess it's okay to shoot people in the street now. Don't come within 6 feet of me without a mask, or it's self-defense from COVID.
Then he got off of his period, and the next day he typed, "Can we please just have one day without negativity and drama? Why is this so hard?"
I agree. All right, I'm going to mute Devin. Oh, you know what? He's been drinking. That's the problem. Devin's been drinking. He's drunk. Have you been drinking?
No, I'm not.
I didn't know he ever sobered up.
No, you know.
I know.
When I'm drunk. John, you have heard me drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm mad.
Okay.
Because this shit pisses me off.
He sounds a little drunk. He does sound a little drunk. I can't tell the difference between drunk and mad. I'm just saying. All right.
Okay, I understand.
He is a little drunk.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right. So you can't be here. All right. We're going to say
no. Yes, I can be here.
No, you can't. Don't make me block you. Damn it.
All right, buddy.
You got to calm down. All right.
Okay.
You behave.
This one's really good too. And this is all over the place, but I just loved these particular examples. This is Reese Witherspoon. I've never seen her without her spoon, but this one's with her. Dad joke. You're welcome.
Fuck you.
Woke up this morning thinking about every mother, father, sister, brother, friend who has lost someone to senseless gun violence in America, and then there was no justice for their pain. This is a disgrace.
Have you thought about all the black people?
No one should be able to purchase a semi-automatic weapon cross state lines. This was after it was established that he didn't cross state lines with a gun and kill 2 people, wound another, and go free. In what world is this safe for any of us? Now, what I love is the replies. They nail her so bad.
Oh, can you find one that really nails her?
He is working on. Shush! Don't make me. I'm gonna have to mute your mic. Shush.
Here's her.
He's under arrest. If you don't get back,
when her husband got arrested for suspicion of DUI, and I think it was Georgia.
I'm allowed to stand on American ground and ask any question I want to ask. Go ahead. Come on. You better not arrest me. Yes, ma'am. Are you kidding me? No, I told you.
Yeah.
American citizen.
He's not kidding you.
I'm an American citizen.
She's as drunk as Devin.
I don't think she's drunk at all.
No, you think? I think she sounds drunk too.
She's standing up for her man and thinking, "Do you know who I am?" One of those things.
Oh, do you know who I am? I'm.
Look at it. Look. Let's just go through the replies to her to her tweet.
Yeah, because that trial is not going to get live streamed at all.
Well, this one says, "Let's see all of you get involved with this trial, this Ghislaine Maxwell trial, like you did the Rittenhouse trial, right?"
No, because they're all pedophiles.
Exactly. What about the one in Georgia where the white guys actually shot a black guy, an unarmed black guy, and they're on trials? 3 of them on trial right now.
This one here says, "Dear Reese, he didn't purchase the gun. His dad lives in Kenosha. It was self-defense. People also shouldn't burn businesses, loot businesses, attack people, and drive drunk."
Also, if none of that stuff was happening, Kyle wouldn't have been there. Period.
Good point there, Devin. Even an inebriated person knows this. Oops. Oops.
The internet is just a bunch of savages, man.
They are.
Sometimes I love it when it's on my side, but
yeah,
don't we all, right?
But most of the time, it never is.
Traveled farther.
Right.
Gage Grosskreutz.
Oh, Gage. You mean non-bicep man?
Right.
Or Kyle, 21 miles.
Yeah, because he went across the state. He went across state lines, which was a mile from his house.
Yes, correct.
With a semi-automatic rifle,
which, like John added last night, very good hit accuracy.
Yeah, he was very good. He's a good shot.
Never forget that the media will defend an adult who lied about a fictional attack. Jussie Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
But ridicule a 17-year-old that defended himself from an actual attack.
Where they were saying, kill him.
Right. Cranium him. Kill him.
And for some reason, when I pointed my pistol at him, he shot me.
Yeah, okay, Greedo.
Is that who that is?
Right?
That's who it is.
I'm too old to know these things.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Millennial.
Yeah, this is just a smorgasbord of awesome, memes and shit. So
that's what the kids call ratioing.
Like, no, dude, I was getting side eyes all night at work because I was making Kyle Rittenhouse jokes.
It says went to protect a business owned by these guys who are both brown people, but he shoots these guys, which are three white guys, worst white supremacist ever.
Yeah, he is. It's a horrible white supremacist.
I mean, it just doesn't end. So
the thing is, and this is the other thing the media does. Forget about the media. What about the Congress? What about Cori Bush and AOC and the rest of the squad that brother humping, marrying head wrapped Congressperson from Michigan? What's her name? Omar. Some people did some things.
Didn't what was the? I can't remember the name of the congresswoman. Was it who called her a brother marrying on the right there on the floor the other day? Called her a brother. I forget her words. It was brutal.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing, and this is the other thing about free speech. We're not allowed to. People were suspended from Twitter for talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Now I was suspended for calling Rob Reiner a meathead. And also Facebook, and now he's proven innocent. He wasn't convicted, so now all those people should be brought back on. But will they? No, because Twitter sucks, and YouTube sucks, and Facebook sucks. All the platforms we're doing right now that you guys can see us on, they all suck.
I love this.
That's awesome.
Leonardo DiCaprio's face and Wolves of Wall Street.
I still think that I like the one with Bob vacuuming better.
Fuck you. I'll play spit in your coffee when you go to fucking Dunkin'.
Oh, you know something? All right. Can I have the floor for a second? I want to share something. If you don't mind. Let me find it.
It's not nudes.
It's not nudes. Where did it go? I can't figure it out.
So, Bob, how are you dealing with the whole having a bunch of people over?
It's not a bunch of people. It's just 2 people.
That's a bunch to me.
That's it. We got room. It's cool.
We got room. It's okay.
Yeah.
Shh.
Even though he said I'm going to spend most of my time in the garage.
Hand sign, Bob? That's what Bob's doing. See, what happens is when this whole podcast thing goes down, this is what's going on. This is what I'm going to do.
I'd like to inquire about owning a Dunkin' Donuts. A Dunkin' Donuts, great. So what you'll need first is between $40,000 and $90,000 for the franchise fee. This is the very first fee that you'll need to pay to get your foot into the door of owning a Dunkin' Donuts. $40,000 to $90,000? I thought a franchise fee was typically a flat fee. Yeah, typically they are, but with Dunkin' Donuts, they instead do a range based on where you want your franchise to be located. Basically, the higher value areas warrant a higher value franchise fee. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. So what else do I need? You'll also need about $250,000 in liquid assets and a net worth of about $500,000. Oh, that sounds easy enough.
That's any franchise.
Not all. You'll also need between $200,000 and $1.7 million for the total investment. That's how much it will cost to actually get
Are you fucking serious?
Yes. Hang on, wait a minute.
$1.7 million for a Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's a ton of money. But with Dunkin' Donuts, once you get it up and running, the average store makes about $1.3 million in sales per year. Make sure to follow for more.
How about that, huh?
Oh
Probably
my God.
a 35% actual profit margin, and that's if you're lucky. So if you do 25%, you're probably lucky.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Bob, how do you feel about opening up a Taco Bell?
I have no desire. Well, I wouldn't eat any of the profits because I don't like Taco Bell.
Right.
Taco Bell sucks.
Yeah, I couldn't have a Taco Bell franchise because I would need 2 things. A cardiologist and a bathroom.
Unless you're able to operate the business on your own without anybody else's help, I wouldn't open up any business right now because you can't find anybody to.
No, you can't find shit for people.
Yeah. So
no one wants to work. Ever.
They'll take the job, come in one day, and then be like, "Yeah, my kid's sick."
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I put in my 2 weeks.
Oh, you put in your 2 weeks?
Oh, breaking news.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
He's done. We can now say that Devin worked at Taco Bell. We didn't want to say
I'm done. No,
Because-
seriously, because it wasn't just all of that, but the other night, the fat manager that I constantly bitch about,
Why
that
got
John
this-
knows about.
Why got to be fat? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, why does he have to be fat? Because he's
Why do you
400
have to
fucking
know-
pounds.
Oh, okay, so but why is it just because he's
And he
fat?
also has like a poop sock. He has a
What's a poop sock?
he has the whole what is it called?
Colostomy bag.
He has a prolapsed anus.
So yeah, so they take his intestines and put it out the side. So he has a colostomy bag.
Why do I talk about this? Because I hate him.
Yeah, I noticed that. Now, do you hate him because he's fat?
No, I hate him because he doesn't work.
Oh, okay. So he's lazy.
Yeah,
See,
he's lazy as hell.
He's lazy, but he's also fat and can't shit out his ass.
So why don't you hate Dave then? He doesn't work. So
Why don't I hate Dave?
I'd like
Because
to address the comment. that's
Okay.
on the board.
All right, here we go.
He says house guests correlate strongly, basically, with Bob being an asshole. So here's
That's not what it
here's partially where he's deriving that from. This is the Discord, and it says questions for Bob. So he put, "Can you list out your top 5 vacuum cleaners of all time?" So I said, "Your mom, your dad, you, your bum, and the last one is a secret." So he said, "Why is there a correlation between?" Well, what can you list your top 5 vacuum cleaners? Yeah, because you really want to know. What are you gonna? Are you in the market for one? No, you're being a troll. So I trolled you back. Does that have anything to do with me rage quitting or being angry? No.
No, but it does have something to do with this.
This ain't the Rubberneckers.
I mean, just the 3 of us.
We only need one more. And
A long time ago, it used to be,
my friend Boomer Bob.
Not anymore.
Sorry. But anyhow.
Podfather, who art in jail.
Yep, here we go. We're transitioning.
Well,
we're transitioning into Rubberneckers.
You want to know what the Rubberneckers is like? If you've ever put the gas nozzle into your car and had sexual thoughts, performed 3 Tampa turnarounds in the last 3 days, or just told John Jamingo to go fuck a donut for no reason at all, you, my friends, might be a Rubbernecker.
Hey, I got a quick question for you, and I'm serious about this. I'm just producing on the fly.
What's
So
that?
we're supposed to be doing we are supposed to be doing another Boomer Bunker Wednesday night, and I don't want to wait for Rubberneckers for a whole nother week. What if we bring back Rubberneckers Wednesday night before Thanksgiving because we're all going to be there? Why don't we just bring it back Wednesday night to
I
start?
mean,
this
I can always just call off.
No, you can't. You got to work. man. You
Yes,
need
I
that money.
can.
He
You need that
quit,
money.
so it doesn't matter. He can just call out.
Yeah, but you got bills to pay still, and it's going to be a while before you get a check.
I also
Breaking
have a
news.
bunch of sick time and vacation time.
Take a sick day. I
Yeah.
can't do anything about it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think I can't wait for a whole nother week to get this all off my
Like,
chest.
dude,
Rubberneckers.
like, yeah, me too.
And then we should also stream it on Content Kings and this.
Like everything, we should stream it on everything.
Right. God, he's wasted. Listen to him. Listen how he's slurring his
I'm
words.
wasted.
Yeah, you are.
Please, sir, tell me how I'm wasted.
So first of all, this is what wasted people do. They go, "I'm not wasted. I'm perfectly fine."
Okay, so you're gonna tell me that I'm wasted when you have all those empty bottles of Jack Daniels behind you?
I'm not drinking them. All I had was a little bit of coffee and a little bit of water.
As an old saying
Yeah,
goes,
how do we know that?
You don't.
Exactly.
You'd have to come over here and take I'd have to perform a piss test, and then all I would say was, "Open wide there, Skippy." See if I get it all in. Get it in.
Hey, tell me if you think this was in bad taste.
Okay.
Here we go.
This
Oh, not feed.
allegedly, I don't know the entire backstory, but basically there's a bunch of news anchors here, and they all, I don't know if they dropped dead or if they fainted, whatever. that part's real. But
Right.
this guy took a more comedic like approach to it. Here we go.
cuanto a las demandas y a las demandas.
İstanbul Pendik Milli Eğitim
What the fuck?
Some say they were vaccinated. We don't know though.
Also okay, wollen Sie gleich ans Expertentelefon gehen, Herr Ohm? Um Gottes Willen.
It's all it's all different languages.
Do you think that was in bad taste? Even if it wasn't, doesn't have anything to do with the vaccine or whatever.
Dude, even my girlfriend who recently got the vaccine before she left for 2 weeks, thank God. She was even complaining about the side effects.
Yeah.
That she was like out of sorts. I'm like, you're so out of sorts that you can't even cook.
All right.
All right.
Shush. Devin's already seen this.
If she finds out about this, she could leave for good. And you
I don't give a shit.
No, you do. Shush.
I can pay for everything.
Jesus Christ.
Tell her that, because then she'll hold you to it and be like, yeah, I'm going to use my money for this. So I know you've already seen this one, Devin, probably 1,000 times.
No, I actually haven't. I don't go on TikTok.
It happens quickly. So here we go.
I seriously have no idea.
Somebody said she's not coming back. That's fine.
Can you not talk during the fucking video? That'd be great.
My bad.
Watch. He's using the strap to exercise.
Seriously have no idea.
It's not that hard.
What, to smack yourself in the nuts?
But do you fart afterward?
No.
You knock the fart right out of your butthole when you get kicked in the nuts.
First of all, the farts were added afterwards.
Stop it! Don't ruin my joy.
Sorry, I'm sorry that
Yeah, I know, and Mickey Mouse isn't real. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you that Santa Claus is dead.
You're a butthole.
I know.
You're a butthole.
Also, John, I wanted to know your thoughts on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit because
look at the difference. Look at the difference in the eyes already. Look at the difference in his eyes.
Are these the same person? There we go.
No, he's reptilian.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things.
Oh my God.
Can you tell which?
Notice the earlobes too are different.
By the time I finish this song.
Are you kidding me? Well, wait a minute. Okay, first of all,
no, he's been drinking adrenochrome.
I would say that he's had Botox. Jesus Christ, that looks stupid.
Does that take care of the earlobes?
Look at those gums.
Look at the earlobes. One's attached. One's hanging.
Well, first of all,
I've got this kind.
You got the see. I think I do too. I think I got the look.
Yeah, no, I got
look at that. Look at that, Johnny.
Yeah, mine have old earring holes that won't close in them.
Right. Okay, so let's say.
What? He's not the same guy.
Let's say they had a Biden double. Would you?
Okay.
Wouldn't you want one that wasn't as fucking dumb as this one is?
That can't even read screens.
That's demented, and the poor old guy.
They used to like. Yeah.
And then we also the other thing we did too. The other thing is we just showed that what you can do with Photoshop and these other
that totally looked like me vacuuming.
Hey, John, so I'm coming up to you right now. Like,
right. What's wrong with you?
That's fucking weird.
I know. It is weird. There you go, Devin. There's something for you to help you finish. All right. This show's been going off the rails.
It was never on the rails.
That's true too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of included myself.
Kinda drunken, half Mexican. I'm lost. I don't even know where we're going now because like everything.
Well, here I've got another video.
Oh, thank God.
No, it's not a video. It's just a graphic. Another Biden comparison.
Okay. It's definitely uncanny.
Yep. Walter from what's his
guy,
name?
The guy, Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
Right.
Yep. Let's see. What else we got? Here's a report from the AP.
The ape?
No, that would be APE.
Right.
Let's see. But there is something mysterious going on in Africa that is puzzling scientists, said Wafa El Sadr.
Wafa El Sadr.
Wafa El House, chair of the global health at Columbia University. Africa doesn't have the vaccines and the resources to fight COVID-19 that they have in Europe and the US, but somehow they seem to be doing better, she said. Fewer than 6% of people in Africa are vaccinated. For months, the WHO has described Africa as one of the least affected regions in the world.
You want to know why? I don't know why. Listen, I'm a big, dumb guy from South Jersey who has a speech impediment and is in the early stages of dementia. And I know exactly why. It is because that they use either HQC or ivermectin for...
They've been using HCQ for malaria over there.
Malaria, right. And they've been using it for malaria, and they also use ivermectin for the same thing. And their numbers are so low. They're so low. The numbers there are so low. And, they don't have to have the vaccine. And I said HQC. I should have said don't take it. If I would have said don't take it, what they call the Democrats. The Democrats would have been mainlining. They couldn't have got enough of it. But since I said, I think that if you take this, it could help you with COVID, they took it right off the market.
Well, it's highly effective.
Highly effective. Oops.
All these people died suddenly in the last 3 weeks.
From taking the jab, the third jab?
Yes. Well, just taking the jab, period. They were all vaccinated. 24 years old.
There's going to be bodies piling up in the streets if this is true.
Like, this is sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Let's say a prayer. 24 years old there, too.
But
this is why I don't do it.
But our little Australian buddy, he would be calling us all idiots for saying this.
Right. He always gives me shit. He's just like, so you aren't going to get vaccinated?
The mentality
I'm like, no.
over there is different. So, and this just goes on. So
I know, and on and on.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a message from Bob's house guest.
I bought a real Christmas tree this year. The guy asked if I was going to put it up myself. I said, no, I'm going to put it in the living room. Roll Tide.
It's not my house guest, but okay. I think I've bumped into that guy at the gas station.
Here we go.
Not even going to lie.
Yeah, idiots.
Idiots. He thinks we're all idiots.
Dave's comment.
When I literally got told by my doctor to not take the vaccine.
You tell him, Dave. I wish you were here to straighten us all out right now. I'm only kidding. Save that for the other show.
There's another one. 3 heart attacks. 1 game in UK soccer.
I don't believe unless I watch them drop.
Silly, what's happening, Matt? Yeah, well, the teams are just back out, Jeff. But yeah, it's just unbelievable stuff that's going on here. Obviously, the fan was taken to hospital before kickoff. Then Nathan Baker, the centre back for Bristol City, was stretchered off. And now at half time, a Bristol City fan went downhill. You see the defibrillators going up into the stand. But thankfully, again, he's come away. We've been taken away by the emergency services. He looked conscious. So West Brom have been brilliant. Therefore,
So it's not the soccer players. It's the people in the stands that are having heart attacks. Well, that you can have that at any Eagles game on a Sunday.
Yeah, with all that
in the stands.
Yeah, with all the
that's no big deal. 60,000 Eagles fans, 3 heart attacks. That's just Sunday.
That's caused by the cheesesteak vaccine.
Well, yeah. Well, they have 4 o'clock games. They start partying in the parking lot at 10:30. They're grilling. They're eating all kinds of greasy food, and they're drinking a bunch of beer. And then they go in and they start screaming and yelling. And the next
no, it's not fucking cherry picking.
Jesus Christ!
You love this guy, don't you?
I do love this guy. This guy's amazing.
I want to stick around for this video because the information contained is scarier than fuck. From the Office of National Statistics in Great Britain, new data has been released that seems to show that those who have been vaccinated, well, they're twice as likely to die from any disease, regardless of COVID, than someone who is unvaccinated. This is the graph that was released by Great Britain's Office of National Statistics. The claim was vaccinated people under 60 are twice as likely to die as unvaccinated people, and overall deaths in Great Britain are running well above normal. Again, I'm not making any claims here. I'm just repeating what the government of Great Britain is releasing to the public. It gets worse. We're now getting reports from all over the planet.
Now I know why. Stop that for a second.
He has a penis nose.
Stop that for a second. Now I know why he does that other camera angle. Go back a little bit to the other camera angle.
Because he doesn't want to show his gigantic penis nose.
And his big giant bald head. There we go. That's why he does it from the other side. I was wondering why he got that camera angle. Now I know why. He's self-conscious about his bulbous bald head and his penis nose, as Devin says. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's why Abraham, Lincoln was.
Come on, Dave, hit the play button.
Sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
And they're sicker than shit, and the doctors don't know why. Oddly, the vast majority of them are fully vaccinated. From NPR, hospitals in America, Australia, and Sweden are swamped with people sicker than ever, and they don't have COVID. Now, you can't say we didn't warn you. For weeks, for months, I've been putting up videos of Dr. Robert Malone. He's the inventor of the mRNA technology. The trolls have had all those videos taken down or those accounts closed. But he said this. Oh, that's right. We're not allowed to see what Dr. Robert Malone, the inventor of the technology,
Gotta go to
No,
Telegram.
you never are. You had to go to Bing.
What he has to say. No, we have to read the aftermath.
Or DuckDuckGo.
It's like
Go,
this.
Duck, go.
We are swamped with.
Well, Bing is probably not too much better. The guy in Microsoft has fucking lost it. Where the fuck's my video? Open.
No, it's fucked.
You know what,
Because
guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations.
Jesus Christ, Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
A weird video to show you. And the other day we came across this, the weirdest we've seen in a while. It's from Microsoft, which at one point was a company outside Seattle that made mediocre software. Now it's some kind of religious movement, apparently. Anyway, this is from Microsoft. Internal. Watch.
Hello and welcome to Microsoft Ignite. God. We've got a big day ahead and lots in store for you. First, we want to acknowledge that the land where the Microsoft campus is situated was traditionally occupied by the Sammamish, the Duwamish, the Snoqualmie, the Suquamish, the Muckleshoot.
This is real?
The Tulalip, and other Coast Salish peoples since
Fucking
time
Muckleshoot. I was
immemorial.
fine until they said Muckleshoot. Now I'm pissed.
Really?
Hang on a second. Stop that for just a second, Bob, if you could. So we talked about this, Devin, on Gaslight. Remember there was the video I couldn't find where she started talking about the Indian
Yeah,
name?
where they were a part of everything.
Yeah, so that's where that came from. That's the actual video that I couldn't find.
Going shape.
And before you start this up again, I have a new hot take. I say that Tucker Carlson is bald, and that is a toupee.
I mean, it looks like it's worded in.
Well, our comment would agree. What the fuck? His wig is almost cone shaped now.
Yeah, I thought it was a hot take. Me and Dave hitting the same hot take at the same time.
Yeah, that's creepy. You guys should dock and get it over with.
You should hold hands.
Shoot people for building your stupid campus on their land? Probably not. You think mentioning their name gets you out of the obligation? I don't think so, Microsoft. We'll talk to you later. But on to the rest of the video, which got even weirder than that.
It does get weird.
I'm a Caucasian woman with long blonde hair, and I go by she, her.
I'm a Caucasian man. I go by he, him.
I'm a white woman with short brown hair.
wearing a navy and floral blouse and dark jeans.
I am a tall Hispanic male wearing a burgundy shirt and some blue jeans.
I'm a white man. I'm wearing a polo shirt, blue jeans, and glasses.
I'm a black woman with light brown skin.
No, you aren't.
A red shirt and black jacket.
I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
To be inclusive of our whole community, I'll describe what I look like to help those.
A skeleton.
Or main.
I'm wearing a bikini and tattoos, and I'm vacuuming.
Yeah, and she is a skeleton.
I mean, what?
I'm wearing a Eagles hat, a blue shirt, and I have no pants on.
This goes on.
Yeah, I'm brown haired and I'm trans black.
This goes on. I guess they asked, Microsoft, why were they explaining what they were wearing? And they said, well, for blind people.
Oh my God.
Like, well.
So what do we got to do next? We got to
people watch television.
What do we got to do?
Curiosity.
We got to describe.
I don't watch TV, Bob.
I knew a married couple that were both blind, and they didn't have a television in their house.
Okay.
What did they do? Listen to radio?
Yes.
But I mean, I could see having a TV, but you just listen to the sound. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But again, we're pandering to the minorities, and I mean the biggest minorities now. All right, come on there, helmet head. What's next?
I'm done.
Oh, is that it? We're not going to talk about pronouns? What our pronouns are?
Yeah, my name is
no, we don't
Devin.
No, we don't.
I am they, them.
We don't care about your pronouns.
They didn't tell me what they smell like.
Muted his mic.
I'm trans black.
Shut up. But I'm unmuting it. He's muting it.
Never.
All right. I forget what we were even talking about now. Holy cow.
Say that one more time.
All right.
You know what? They fucked around and they found out, didn't they?
Yes. They did, Alex. Yes, they did.
Thank you, Alex.
Well, this has turned into a content.
Dude, I love the Alex Jones drops.
Did you?
They're my favorite.
Do you guys know who the band Rage Against the Machine is?
I do.
Yes, Devin does also.
Another savage tweet. Let me go to it here. What defines innocence in America? Tamir Rice was executed for playing with a toy. Yeah, a toy gun that looked like a real gun.
Yeah, it was the airsoft guns that they didn't have a big enough orange thing on the tip on the end of it.
Yeah. Nobody was charged. Ahmaud Arbery went jogging and was murdered in broad daylight. That I do agree with. Those guys.
Yeah, that trial's still going on. Okay.
Yes, they should beat those guys to death. So Rittenhouse armed himself and killed people who were fighting for racial justice.
No, they weren't.
They weren't. They were rioting.
So
here's the problem with Rage Against the Machine. They're just a bunch of nothing cunts that they backed that guy from Philadelphia, Mumia, who shot the cop in Philadelphia.
Like they're just as bad as Korn.
Right.
Boom, bang, boom, mamma mia.
They got one good song.
But when you read, this is what I meant. It is savage. These replies are just,
imagine actually. Boop, he scrolled. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. What's this say?
Well, this guy apparently went to Zach De La Roca, the vocalist's wiki page, and I'm trying to blow it up, but
that's all right. Just read it. If you can read it. We don't need that. Most
people through both Rage Against the Machine and activism, De La Roca promotes left-wing politics in opposition. They crossed out opposition and put support of corporate America, the military-industrial complex, and government oppression.
Yeah, they absolutely do. They only have one good song, right? Rage Against the Machine.
Said, coping with the machine.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of them. It says, change your name to Rage exactly for what the machine wants. Rage against a jury of your peers. Rage for the machine.
Shilling in the name of.
Shilling in the name of.
Yeah, one of their songs is called Killing in the Name of.
Oh, see, I didn't know
that. Maybe change the band to Police State Stenographers.
Get down to that meme. The left case involving 4 white guys. It was white supremacy trying to get
a
spring into
a back of a car.
Do the black splaining thing.
Actually, I think that isn't that? Hold on, go back down. Isn't that Devin trying to get that in his Taurus?
I would never do that.
No, because that's a brick house. Well, maybe he went and bought it off of like Facebook.
Yeah, that's where he bought it from, right? He bought it off of white.
No, I would never do that.
What's better, trying to do that or throwing it on the roof and then you both holding your arms outside the window to like hold it? I've seen that too many times. Like the wind isn't going to affect this particular drive home at all.
No. I saw a video one time where a guy put like, I don't know, there must have been 10-foot 2x4s and he ran them through the window of his car, like from passenger side to driver's side. And he was driving down a road and a truck hit it. And it almost killed him because when it hit it, it drove the thing forward, hit him in the back of the head. He lost consciousness, crashed his car. People are morons.
Rage on
behalf
of the machine. Let's see.
Don't like America? There's the door. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, there's no door, but
again, you're supposed to be able to change. I don't like where America's going right now, and I want to change it. I want to change it back to where everybody stays out of everybody else's business and also is allowed to live their life and people aren't in there telling them what to do.
Sell out.
Why don't they have a concert and have a bunch of people rush the stage and kill half their fans?
Somebody said, why do you only have men in your band?
Oh, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Is there any people of color in their band? I think we need to.
Well, yeah, I think they're all vast. I think they're all somewhat diverse. I think Zach himself has got some.
No, I don't. I don't know. That's why I asked the question. Keep raging on
his name alone, Zach De La Roca. I mean,
oh, okay. De La Roca. It's strange that my interests align with corporate media, biotech, government, and the wealthy elite. Whatever I say, the wealthy elite and big pharma.
No, that's just a coincidence. I'm still anti-establishment. Yeah, well,
sure you are.
Hey, like I said,
they lie right to your face. The media lies.
I think it's
the left. The left says that the right's doing this, but the left is actually doing it.
And now we do what they told you. Now you do what they told you. And now they do what they told you.
That's their only hit song. Really?
No, it's not. Bulls on Parade was their big hit song.
It's the only one I know.
Well, yeah. The fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Right.
Yeah. I rape boys. I strangle women. We're Democrat heroes.
It is funny how the Democrats, like their big heroes since the pandemic is George Floyd, who was a career criminal, drug abuser. Jacob Blake, who
look at this
sexually assaulted his girlfriend and was trying to take his girlfriend's car with their kids in it, had a knife. When the police told him to drop the knife, he tried to get in the car and leave, and they shot him 9 times. And then these two losers that Kyle Rittenhouse rid us of, the mentally unstable pedophile, and then the other guy.
Well, this one said Rosenberg died as he lived, chasing minors through the streets.
Yay! We can't say that.
Well,
all right.
It just did.
Oh, you can always, like I said, you can always go to Twitter and read these for yourself. The tweet is fun. The comments are mo funner.
Yeah.
As I always say.
Good point.
Mo funner.
Funner.
All right. Are we done now? Have we said it all? Have we done it all? We actually had someone break into our house in the middle of our show.
Hey,
And he won't leave.
Yeah, well,
I will never leave.
I thought it was here to do the damn landscaping.
Well,
can you
ask nicely?
Hey, can you trim our bushes?
Absolutely not. Get a Manscaped 3.0.
3.0.
Get a Manscaped phone.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Dummies.
Oh, you stopped it.
Yeah, I like it. All righty. I think we've done it all. I think we've said it all. I think it's time to go. No? I don't have anything else.
You're exactly right.
I am exactly right.
You are exactly right.
Exactly.
So I know we don't have one of our rubberneckers with us, but I'm sure he would probably be on.
Won't he join?
No,
he's respectful. Hey, thank you. Dave, for being respectful.
So I'm not respectful.
No, you just charged in. You didn't even knock. It's just next thing I know, I saw you in the back, and I was going to say, "Oh, look who's here!" Next thing I know, you just opened the door and came in.
I added myself. Yes,
hey, Devin. When you go over to your mom's house, do you knock or you just like walk in?
No, I just walk in.
Right, me too. Me too. I don't ever knock.
Just burp.
That's how I feel. Like with John. John is basically my stepdad at this point.
Oh,
Dave was very respectful. He did not come on the show without being asked.
What am I, the fucking gay uncle?
Yes.
Hey.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but have we gotten all 6 to commit?
Well, I don't know if we need 6. We definitely need 4.
Okay, so I think with me, Bob, and you, John, and Dave,
right?
That's enough.
It could be,
but
I mean,
like Colin's not gonna commit.
Well, he doesn't even when he's there, he's not there. He doesn't say anything.
Be committed.
And Devin,
he's not gonna be.
Devin says is Bob his gay uncle, or Bob said is am I Devin's gay uncle? And all I have to say is this.
We'll never have an Oriental rug either.
I'm getting way too much mileage out of that.
But like, no, seriously, like
Andrew can come on whenever he wants.
Andrew is not gonna commit.
All right, so if he doesn't,
Colin is not gonna commit.
That's what I just said. So the 4 of us are basically the rubberneckers, I would think.
Like me, Bob, John, and Dave.
Well, we have others offering, but there's issues with them.
Right.
Right. So what are those issues, Bob?
Well, one guy can't get his internet straightened out, and he's supposed to be a carpenter.
The other one only has a phone.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't want that.
He can't buy himself a computer, get internet and stuff like that. Cheap.
Like I actually had the resolve to clean this shit up and actually put shit up on the wall.
I'm so proud of you.
And be here and actually have, a clean looking quote unquote studio.
And as soon as you learn how to show
like this.
Now, damn you!
You need a vacuum cleaner.
That's the before. Show the after. Show the after, you scumbag. All right, I deserve that for putting up the vacuum.
Yeah, you do.
I deserve that. I hate you, Bob, for getting back at me. But that was the after I cleaned it.
Little
I also called off today.
See, when I swing my microphone, it hits that pad. See?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, see?
No, it doesn't.
Before
it did before.
Why do you he bought that for that? He didn't buy it to reduce echo in the room.
That's right. I fucked my camera up by swinging the microphone and hit everything. All righty. Okay, so I want to be serious.
Okay.
Wednesday night, we normally do the Content Kings night show. Can we do
Wednesday night? Content Kings? We do the
Thursdays is usually my regular day off.
Right. Thursday's your regular day off. But what I'm saying is, if Devin wants to call out sick,
I already called out sick.
I don't want him calling out sick.
All right. Can we?
From work.
All right. Shut the fuck up so I can finish the sentence. I would
No.
like to do the reunion or the startup of Rubberneckers Wednesday night. That we would do Boomer Bunker at the same time. Are we okay with that?
I don't know that all of the demands have been agreed upon.
Don't do this. I just need you to say that can you record, because you've already committed to the Boomer Bunker show Wednesday primetime. Can we start the Rubberneckers that night? Because I don't want to wait another week to do it. I want to get it started.
You're going to be on Who's Right.
Beforehand, I'm going to be on Who's Right. They started 7.
Then you're going to do Boomer Bunker. Then we're going to do.
We're going to do
in lieu of
Content Kings, or God damn it, Rubberneckers instead of the Boomer Bunker show.
Jermaine losing his mind.
I'm losing my mind. Yeah, we're talking about the demands on the episode. That is the first episode where we come back and then we'll talk about our demands. And then I'm also going to critique the episode 8, the post episode of After My Rage Quit. Because I have
why don't we put up a poll? Well, shit, we don't have a damn.
We don't have a Twitter because
they put up a poll. What would you rather see on Wednesday night, a Boomer Bunker prime time or episode 9 of the Rubberneckers?
Episode 9 of Rubberneckers is going to be more entertaining than the Boomer Bunker.
I don't understand what your hatred was for episode 8. I thought it went.
You don't know that. You don't. All I said is I'm going to give.
No, don't talk about the show before we do the show.
I'm just going to give my critique. You don't know whether I liked it or I don't like it. You have no idea.
Well,
yes, he does. He's a master level troll.
No, you don't. No one.
That's
knows.
what Bob is.
No one knows.
He acts anything. Stupid.
Shut up, Devin. I'm talking. Fuck.
Never.
See, what I'm saying is no one knows because I haven't said anything to anybody yet. I listened to episode 8 for the first time the other night, and I said, wow, I got to start writing notes on this. I went back and I started writing notes, and I just would like to critique the show that I wasn't on, the show that you did afterwards after I rage quit. That's what I want to do on the first episode.
What could you imagine that Bob could provide to that besides the sticker?
Nobody's answering me. And then the only person I need an answer from is Bob. Bob, will you be here? I mean, can we do?
Well, if I was going to do Boomer Bunker anyway, I wouldn't. I can't say no.
So let's do Rubberneckers. Let's do.
Apparently, I'm the new Andrew.
Yes.
No, you're not the new.
He has to be sober next show on Rubberneckers. He has to be sober.
I'm not.
You don't have.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to be.
You better be sober.
You don't like Batman enough.
No, I hate Batman.
All right. I don't want that. I don't want that stupid shit on. Oh, yeah, it can be anything.
Well, rage quit then.
No. In other words, yes, you children can talk about superheroes.
Yeah, I don't do that, John.
25-year-old superheroes.
I don't do that.
Talking about superheroes. And I don't know, Pokemon, whatever.
I don't do that either.
Oh, it's settled.
Keep going on.
Wednesday night, we will do the reunion of Rubberneckers. Wednesday
Dave says that this episode will be us discussing our demands.
Yeah, that will be the first episode.
All right, Content Kings will proudly present Rubberneckers, sponsored by the Boomer Bunker. The Tale of Two Streams. If Dave would add me as a to the Content Kings admin, I can run it through this StreamYard, and then I will resign from admin just the one time, so we can run it from his stream, our stream, and all at the same time.
How do you do that? Can we do 2 live streams on 2 different?
I don't know that yet. I think we might be able to. I think we can do 2. We can do 3. So what we would do is we would do the Boomer Bunker Facebook. I'm sorry. Yeah, we would do Boomer Bunker Facebook. We would do Boomer Bunker YouTube, and then we use Content Kings YouTube because we can only do 3. So I don't know. We can work that out. We've got a couple days to work that out. We can work that out. And then somebody's got to get us a Twitter account because
also I called off today as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't go in the condition.
When you hair. Let me ask you a question about the Twitter. When you made the Rubberneckers 69 account. Did you use the Rubberneckers Gmail or what'd you use?
Yeah, I did, but the phone number is what got us.
Yeah, I know, but does that mean that you can't use that same?
I don't know. I think that's the phone number that gets you. So you can go back and do what I recommend is we use Rubberneckers 2.0 because it's going to be Rubberneckers 2.0. That's our at Rubberneckers 2.0. And then someone else use a phone number and we still can use the Rubberneckers 69 at gmail.com email account. That's what I say. All right. We're doing it Wednesday night. Instead of a Boomer Bunker, we need a Rubberneckers. We're going to do Rubberneckers. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm going to try to ask Doug for another background, kind of like the one we have here for Rubberneckers.
You know, I feel like I'm a good mediator most of the time when I'm not drunk.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like Reese Witherspoon is going to come out of her car and go to your defense any minute now.
You know what I am? I'm a pushover parent. I'm a pushover parent because I said that I would never let Devin stay on a stream if he was loaded and if he was white girl wasted. And I just broke my own rule. So
well, I'm not white girl wasted.
Hey, you're close,
buddy.
You're very, very close, my man. You're very, very close to being white girl.
Yeah, I'm very close, but I'm good.
No.
I can still keep a conversation, buddy.
We're definitely going to have to. You're going to have to go back and watch yourself when you sober up. When your blood,
no, I know what I am, John.
When your blood alcohol content goes below 0.05. Go back and watch this.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck those blood alcohol content counts because those are not fair.
Does your girlfriend make your drinks for you?
No.
Just making sure
because they're too weak.
Bill Cosby shit going on.
Right. They're Devin
She's
strength.
gone for 2 weeks.
They're
Thank
Devin
God.
strength. Jesus Christ.
That's why you're in here being a dick.
Right. You got nobody to boss around and annoy.
I'm not trying to be a boss or being an asshole.
I know
I was trying to be a part.
I guess you were, but still. And now I have to say, I feel bad for Dave having to put up with you when you show up to his morning show like this. Now, let's say
I don't ever show up like this.
He's not. Ooh, Walmart.
This is in Porter, Texas, at a Walmart.
Oh God!
Dinner and a show.
What's she doing?
I was worried that her hair was going to get caught in the wheels.
Why is she hanging on?
I don't know, man. I don't understand it. I do not. I don't get it. I don't.
She's just.
Are they reenacting that guy that they drug behind the car in Texas? I don't know. And here's what Devin, when John and I agree on something, we probably have a point. So just all right. Let's end this thing because I got things to do, people to see, places to go. Thanks everybody for showing up for this Boomer Bunker. Hey, if you want to see a real
if you want to see a real shit show, fuck you. I'm talking.
All right.
If you want to see a real,
anyhow, if he comes back, I'm booting him out of here. Okay, leave. Just shut up, and let me finish the show. God damn. Come on back Wednesday night, the Rubberneckers reunion. It should be a hoot. I guarantee it's going to be entertaining. So come on back for that Wednesday night, and
it will be.
God damn it! We will. The Boomer Bunker's not going away. We're still doing Monday morning, Wednesday evenings, Thursday evenings for Rubberneckers, and then I don't know what Content Kings will be. You're doing 3 days a week, and I'm not sure which 3 days are.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, is it?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Dave yet about which days we're doing.
Right. So Content Kings will be 3 days a week instead of 5.
Devin usually shows up 2 days a week to Dave's show.
Right.
Well, don't fucking mute me.
Hello, faggot lovers.
You fucking asshole.
Hello, faggot lovers.
Anyhow. All right. Let's end this, please. We'll talk to you. Hopefully, hang out with us Wednesday night, and then the Boomer Bunker will be back next Monday. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.